Hey, welcome everyone. Got a pretty exciting list. Blue Red Prowess. Got a couple of 5-0s with this list, so we're gonna run it against some of the more established decks in Pioneer and see how it goes. Got my nephew Damien here to help us out.
What's up, guys?
You've probably seen him a bunch on Friday Night Magics and stuff. You've been playing Grixis Death Shadow every time, right? In Modern?
Yeah, I have for the past month and a half or so.
Sweet.
Sick deck.
5-0. Well, we got to be a little bit clickbaity, big guy. At least a little bit. Okay, and I'm not lying. At 5-0.
Yeah.
Believe it or not.
No, I'd believe it. You're gonna.
Good.
We gonna high roll this or what?
Sure.
Sick. Not very high. Higher than 6.
I think this is kind of a good matchup to test because this is kind of like another deck that's like in the same direction, but it's just the red-white version, and that deck is more established. So I will mulligan this hand. This is a one-liner that's like close to keepable, but with no one-drop creature, it's not good enough. Kamano almost is a one-drop creature, but not quite.
I'm definitely going to keep mine. It's a good hand.
How's everyone doing today? Oops.
Give us a view.
Holy cow, I can't shuffle.
Shuffling is definitely a hard thing to do.
Deck list? Yeah, just do exclamation point deck list for the prowess list.
Heck yeah, dude. Prowess is so much fun.
Yeah,
Just get to attack with creatures, draw cards, and then burn to the face sometimes.
yeah, that prowess has always been just like a pet archetype of mine. I try to play it in every format.
Heck yeah, dude. I remember my first deck, it was blue-red spells, dude, with Enigma Drake.
Yeah.
That deck was sick.
This hand's not fantastic, but I'll keep and bottom this treasure cruise.
Ooh. I forget that card's Leo on Pioneer.
Yeah, I guess I didn't need to tell you what I was bottoming. But alright, Spire Bluff.
It's all good.
Play Kamano. You take one.
Ooh.
If you want to pull up Kamano, it's a newer card from Neon Dynasty.
Red. We're going to go with the Swift Spear, and we'll go for 1.
Alright.
All you, man.
All this ticks up.
What does it do now?
Now, when a creature enters the battlefield, it gets a +1 counter.
Brutal.
And that is huge in Burn Mirror. So
Yeah, it's pretty brutal here for me, probably.
I missed a land drop. And I can try to dig for the land here. But I think this hand is actually good enough to just... I don't want to miss out on this counter because it makes my Soul Scar survive all of his shock effects.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
So, go.
What's it flip into?
Turns it into a 2/2 with haste. And when it deals... If a creature dealt damage this turn by a source I control would die, it gets exiled.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, which actually is a little bit of a non-bow with Soul Scar's replacement effect.
Yeah.
Of -1 counters, but...
We're going to go with a Battlefield Forge. And... Let's do it now. Red, colorless. I'm going to Lightning Strike your Prowess trigger.
Yeah.
Go to combat. Swing 2.
17.
Go ahead.
Untap draw.
Mm-hmm.
This flips.
Yep. Oh, dude, it's like a little monk.
Human Shaman, yeah. I'm going to consider.
Yep.
Put that in the grave, draw.
Mm-hmm. We get
Okay,
there.
got there.
Heck yeah, dude.
I'm just gonna wild slash that now.
Yep.
Hit for 2.
Wait, so it's exiled though, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's exiled.
I don't know if that really matters. And then I'll go to 17.
Go ahead.
BUA inverter when? Add to AMA. Played inverter and Pioneer. I'm assuming that's what you're saying. That was my first Pioneer deck, actually.
Yeah, you're gonna play it in modern?
Not as good in modern. Sadly enough. Doesn't quite get there. It's a 2/2. You got like what, 4 cards in hand?
3.
You just don't believe hard enough. Okay, Brick. We're gonna go for 2. No, we're gonna go like this. Play Soul Scar Mage. Make a damage from here. And then I'm gonna play with fire. Prowess Trigger doesn't really matter. I'll say go ahead. There was like a list in modern for like inverter that like went all out for the combo, and I considered building it for a while, but I'm pretty happy with modern right now. Actually, I really really like Shadow.
Swiss spear.
Yep.
Come on, Evo. Prowess.
Oh, just the damage to me, right? It's
Yeah,
not a
damage to
call.
you.
I didn't know if it was like a chain whirler effect.
No,
or
it does. It does actually hit all planeswalkers. But
Oh, gotcha. Just not creatures.
attack for 2.
I'll go to 13 unless you got something.
Yeah, good.
I remember Goblin Chain Whirler back in my days, bro.
Chain Roller plus Soul's Fire is brutal.
Yeah, that was a pretty sick combo. I used to play black-red vehicles. Swiss Spear,
Yep.
go to combat.
Yep. No blocks.
It's just going to be 2.
Okay.
And I'm going to go for a red, taking a damage. Light stage Prowess Triggers.
Yeah.
So 1, 2. That's kind of brutal. Till end of my next turn. So I can play this till next turn. Good. Man, I would have been sick if I had a land there.
This ticks up.
Yep.
Ooh, this is really brutal too.
For you or for me?
For me, because I don't really want to miss out on this counter, but I think with what I drew, I have to do it like this. So, attack.
No effects.
Tick 1.
Gotta light up the stage.
Yeah, I cast my own light at the stage.
Yep.
Alright, that's really good.
That's pretty sick right now.
Jam the Sprite Dragon, so I still get the counter. I just didn't get to swing with it this turn.
Wow, that's
But,
pretty sick.
Yeah. Go.
It's just another card I forget about. It used to be played in modern a lot, and then it just kind of got pushed out of the meta.
Sprite Dragon?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's an interesting draw. This Eidolon seems really good though. Got 1 card in hand and a land to play next turn.
Yep.
Do I just jam Eidolon, or do I get a combat first and make you respect it? And that will make me not be able to play Eidolon if you do go ahead and trade. I'm just gonna play Eidolon, taking that damage.
Alright.
Wow, I bolted myself so far off this ping land. It's kind of brutal. Then this will be exiled.
Yep.
Then, oh, you meant?
Oh, the Ship Reef's exiled.
Yeah, you're good, you're good.
I mean, I can still play it through this turn. But
Yeah. I mean, I sort of figured you are, unless you got.
Mono flips.
Yep.
I'll play the land.
That makes sense. And then I got, like, nothing, I'm tapped out.
I'm ahead on life. I don't really want to take a lot of damage off of this
So you're good.
Eidolon. No, I'm going
Ooh.
to consider.
Trigger.
Yeah. Take 2 to 13.
Yep.
So, okay. Draw that. That's what I needed.
You luck sack.
Yeah, wild splash it. Take 2
Trigger.
more.
Oh, wait, this is exile.
Yeah, gets exiled. Another Prowess trigger.
Yep.
And.
Wait, so you got 2 Prowess triggers here, right?
Yeah.
Or
2 triggers this turn.
do I just die on board right now? If I do I have to block?
Combat.
So 2, 6.
9. Yeah.
For you tell. Block here. Take 6.
I'm going to consider.
Sure.
Sure. This mini grave draw.
Yep.
All right. Take 7.
Yep. Go to 3. And then this is dead.
Go ahead.
I'm the worst. Yeah, you got it. I can't get rid of it. I got a lot of things that I just can't double up on right now. It's kind of brutal. I was holding a lot of Viashino and Pyromancers for a long time, and then my last 2 draws were both those Boros Charms.
All right. We can talk about my sideboard plan real quick.
Yeah, those all make sense.
So this deck, it's kind of tempting to be like, oh, Treasure Cruise is like too slow. I want to cut Treasure Cruise. But actually, the fact that almost all of our burn spells are mandatory or required to like go towards your opponent's creatures, the deck gets, or the games get drawn out a long time. And a lot of times they end up in these grindy, like you get down to just top decking and Hellbent, and the card like Treasure Cruise and Iteration and Chandra give you a lot of value. So I'm bringing in 2 Chandra, and being able to down tick on one of his creatures is really important. 3 Flame Blast Bolts, so I have just more ways to deal with his 2 toughness creatures. I'm going to cut these Considers just because they're a little bit, wheel spinning. Obviously, we like cantrips, but not good against Eidolon. Kamano, it's okay, but it doesn't interact with his board. Like, I'd rather have these or these. And I still am keeping 2 in just to have some more threats. And I'm cutting 1 line up to the stage just because I'm cutting a couple 2 damage effects, and it gets a little bit worse when I cut these. So
That's true. Alright, for my sideboard plan, I'm kind of just putting in some removal to get around like his creatures. I'm putting in Chain of the Rocks because it doesn't really matter how big his Sprite Dragon gets. I can get it with that. I might take some damage, but I'd rather it just be off the board. Searing Blood is just like something that can get those Prowess creatures, like before they start getting Prowess or in response to a Prowess trigger, I can try and get them. It'll deal 2 damage, and it'll hit him for 3, which is pretty nice. And I cut Play with Fire because it's pretty hard to kill 2 toughness creatures when they all have like ways to get bigger. So kind of not as good. Kind of the idea here though, but I'd rather risk it with this than this. And then Viashino, I held 2 in last game, and they just felt like really bad and really slow because they're not really going to trade with any of the Prowess creatures ever. If anything, it's going to get eaten just off 1 Prowess trigger, so I just don't really like it that much.
that all makes sense to me.
Sand. I think I can give this one a try.
Got them all. 1 lander.
Don't really have a way to get there off of for your light up the stage.
Yeah.
It's kind of where I was. I got a 1-lander too, but I have a light up the stage, but and I feel like I have a pretty good way of being able to get it to trigger, to be able to cast it for Spectacle, to be able to try and dig from either 2 lands, or not 2 lands, but another land. We'll just see how it goes. And your seems like a fun format right now.
Oh, sorry, I missed this chat earlier. Blue-white control seems really oppressive at the moment. Wondering how blue-red does in that matchup. So, actually, this deck kind of hoses control. I'm like something like 6-1 versus control decks.
Even with like the Wandering Emperor and stuff.
Yeah, it just
That card is so busted.
the blue-red version just has so much gas. You have 4 iterations and 2 treasure cruises.
Yeah, I didn't even see iteration. You probably got that in there. That makes sense.
And then all the threats are just so efficient and stuff. And like, I don't have to extend my hand into board wipes. I just get down 2 threats and cast
it's probably all you ever need is just like 2 threats, and you're just like able to go.
Yeah. Now, if you do just like, just keep playing Prowess creatures, then yeah, you're gonna get wrecked by a board wipe or whatever.
Yeah, you just gotta know like not to overload the board.
And then you board into like Chandras and
Chandra's really
mystical disputes, and like they just have a hard time. I can't tell you how many times I've just untapped and played a Chandra after getting my board wiped, and they just lose.
Yeah, it's because it can either deal damage or draw you a card that you get to play off the top.
I'll keep this hand, and I'll bottom that.
Alrighty, we good to go?
Yep.
We got a Mountain, Soul Scrummage to go. Blind Blessed.
Yeah, Flame Bolt. Go ahead.
Tap and draw. Never punished, dude. Don't know what to tell you. Another one, take it. Does he have another one? Ooh, we getting a little frisky and shock.
Yeah, actually, there's not really a good reason to shock that land.
Gotcha.
Oh, yeah, there is. All right, we'll shock. Never mind. I changed my mind. Shock, play Soul Scar Mage.
Okay.
Pass.
Alright, we're gonna untap and draw. Okay, I'm just the best, I guess. Play another
Oh, wow.
one. Dude, what the heck? We are going to... We're gonna go to combat. We're gonna swing one.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, no effects. I'm going to cast Light Up the Stage.
Yeah.
Prowess trigger. Actually, I'll top 2. We got 1. Okay, dude. Well,
Found your lands.
already played a land this turn, so that's kind of not what we wanted to see. Want to see, like, maybe another creature like an Edelon or something to be able to use my 2 red with. I'm just gonna say go.
This is a little risky, but it's not the worst because I have a Soul Scar out, so it doesn't matter too much. I was at 17, go to 15. Swiss Spear.
Sure.
Swiss Spear.
Sure.
Play with fire.
I'm gonna respond to this Prowess trigger on the stack.
Yeah, I was hoping he didn't have an instant in hand,
I'm gonna
but
go 1, 2. I'm gonna cast Searing Blood target there, actually.
okay. So this dies,
Prowess trigger here, and then you're gonna take 3.
and this isn't gonna get. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
it
was,
won't get the counters.
that was a blowout. That was probably greedy by me. But
Wait, it won't. When you go to clean up, it won't die. I'm
no,
gonna take 4.
no, because all the end of turn effects, like the +1/+1,
They
goes
don't go
away at the same time as the
Okay.
damage that it survives.
Okay.
All right, did you take 4?
Yeah, I'm at
Okay.
60 now.
Go ahead. Yeah, that was a blowout for sure.
You take your 3 off Searing Blood too, right?
Oh no.
Alright, so we draw. Okay. That's pretty bad for us. We're just gonna play this. This is gonna stay in exile. We need to shock. You have 1 card in hand. I feel like I just play it like this. I'm gonna wild slash here, Prowess trigger.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna Wizard's Lightning here, Prowess trigger.
Yep.
Swing 3.
My 9.
And I got 1 card in hand, I'm gonna say go.
That's a really good top deck.
That's how games are won right there.
This is why blue red is pretty decent.
I feel like your version's a little bit better because you can get out tight spots like this with having 1 card in hand.
To me, I think we need the threat. You have 1 card.
I have 1 card.
Yeah, that's
And you're gonna have 2 cards in hand.
exile.
That's
No, sorry. Exile and bottom.
Play your land for turn.
Yeah,
Cast
those
1.
taps. Cast the Kamana, you take 1.
2.
Doesn't really matter what order I did that in. But
That's also true.
good.
It's not a horrible draw. We're gonna play another land. We're gonna go to combat. We're gonna swing 1.
8.
All you, man. Yeah. Seen a lot of lands this game.
6 up.
Yep.
Consider.
Yep.
I'll draw that. Swiss Spear. Enters with a counter. Attack 2.
Can't do math. 13 unless you got something.
You have 1 card, so this plays around. I'm having some way to buff it.
Yeah, that sucks. It's going.
So take 3.
Yep, down to 12.
Good.
That's not a terrible draw. We're just in a weird stalemate game. I'm gonna cast Chain to the Rocks, exile your creature, enchanting a mountain.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna say go.
This should go under it, or
Yeah, we'll just keep it like over there.
that's a really good top deck. Holy cow.
Seems like Terran's doing a little bit better than me.
Chandra.
I'm gonna respond to the cast. I'm gonna kill. Wait, Yeah, 3 damage. I'm just gonna deal 2 to it. You'll take 3 again.
Okay, I go to 5.
But you do have a Chandra.
I'll plus it and exile the card.
I'm gonna take 2 here no matter
Yep.
what, unless it's a land.
Go ahead.
I don't really think we have a lot of options to get us out of this situation
Actually,
right now.
Lands are always 2 damage. I can't cast. It
Has to be cast. Gotcha. Good to draw this, alright.
Yeah.
Dang. Go ahead.
Plus an exile. Yeah, I can just exile. It's fine. Go ahead.
End step. Hit you for 4.
Okay. 1. Jeez.
It's my turn. Come on, top deck. Play a 2/2 with haste. No, dude, don't do it. Don't do it. Come on, man. Sega.
Yikes. Alright.
I'm not in a good spot right now because he's just got a Chandra that's going to ult here next turn, and then I probably lose.
Take 2.
Brutal.
I don't have a blocker at least.
Oh, come on. Come on, top deck,
Good.
dude.
I could try to save that for Chandra. Oh, but I don't think that's
I
right.
got an Eidolon.
Okay.
That's pretty bad, though. You can just kill it here with Chandra.
Yeah.
It's not my best top deck. Probably just...
I have to down tick here, so -3 to 4.
Yeah.
Kill that.
Well, I guess it just depends on what you drew. If you drew a spell, don't you just ult Chandra and hit me for 5?
I die first though.
Oh, yeah.
Your trigger
Yeah,
rolls off first, I think.
Yeah, no, you're right.
I'll cast the light up stage before combat.
Yeah, trying to get that extra damage in there.
It's pretty good hits.
Those are pretty good. Looks like I'm either going to die this turn or maybe get one more chance to top deck a burn spell.
We'll treasure cruise.
I don't really know. It matters what you exile with your
It
deck.
does not matter what I
So
exile.
probably just pitch a bunch. Get to draw 3. You have 1 land up or no land up?
No lands right now, but
You get a Prowess trigger. Yeah, draw 3. And then you still have a consider too. I'm going to die next turn.
yeah, this is an exile.
For sure. Because I'm going to 4.
So
Man, I was hoping for
I think-
an untapped land.
I think with what I
I think you
drew-
I don't know what you drew, but
So this is gonna deal 3.
because a Swiss Weird kills you, any burn spell gets you.
So
Searing Blood gets you 2 right now.
right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I have lethal without attacking this turn. So this is just blocking. So
Yeah.
go.
So if you don't need to. Good choice. Good
Yep.
game. Good
GG's.
game,
All right.
bro. Where's my burn spell? Oh, I just needed
There it is.
one more turn.
So yeah, that's
Wait, you probably were able to kill me, right? Because you had a Wild Slash and what's the other one? A Soul Scar.
yeah, I guess you get to block a turn. So yeah, let's play it out.
Okay, yeah, maybe we should play it out before
Yeah.
I scoot.
All right, so untap, draw.
It's like, can you get your thing? Because you get 2 damage here.
Yeah.
Or you just kill here and
I was
try
gonna
to
say,
get through.
maybe it's more damage. I consider first.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
See
And then
what
you
you
got a Prowess trigger here. Because you want to try and get that.
Trigger
hook
that,
up.
draw. Okay, yeah, you're dead. I drew play with fire.
Yeah, that gets you there. Yeah,
So-
you just, because then that'll go up to 3. And
Yeah,
one of those gets to
king-
go to face.
King
and then,
that,
yeah.
deal 2, you face. Game.
Yeah.